heaven. It's crazy. If you're not meant to be with me, you're meant to be with somebody else. And you're meant to be with God in heaven. If you're not meant to be with me, you're meant to be with God in heaven. It's crazy. All right, boys and girls. We had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day last night. Let's continue. Number one in the nation, finally number one in the nation. One up against North Carolina. Playing home. Pretty sure we got 2 commits coming this game.
Welcome to Tallahassee, Florida, and Doak Campbell Stadium, home to some great Heisman Trophy
and there
winners,
goes the Seminole Pride as
coaches,
Seminoles
and
are
today
taking
the
off the
Seminole
game.
War Chant will be rocking this place. The Seminoles will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So North Carolina's offense takes the field for the first time today. Here he comes, and anytime this guy touches the ball, and he will touch it plenty, a bolt of electricity just goes through the stadium.
And they'll feature him. They'll give him the ball, like you said, a lot, early, often, and he's a guy that can make game-breaking plays. The offense is built around his ability to run the football, Jesse, make big plays for this offense.
Yeah, he really shoulders the load, right, in more ways than one. The offense goes as this guy goes, so it's going to be important in this one. They get him going early.
Peyton, the best D lineman right now in the nation, is giving in that backfield.
For these guys. Got it in the middle of Hamilton. They stop him almost immediately. Short game there. Still a little ground cover. Pick up the first.
But whatever. It gave us Garrett Nussmeier.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it.
Give me this. Cooper!
Snag by the defense.
Run your ball back. And they have to come out of nowhere.
And what a big play here in the return. Takes it back inside the 25.
Cooper, what a great timing on that interception. And that's Johnson out here already in the first drive.
Making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
The offense lining up for a first down play.
He's out here on his first.
Looking for the end zone.
Douglas on the first and 8. Douglas going up in the air and coming down with the touchdown.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My
Come
defense
on now.
creates a turnover. I'm
Florida
being
State up
aggressive.
7-0
Big
to
score,
start off.
big
Number
play down
1
the
team in
field.
the
They
nation.
get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
Alright, ball kicked off.
Here he comes with the return.
And he gets hammered at the 14.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer,
Sure, and he does only get 1 yard on the.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this route.
Johnson looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a short and heavy tackle on the tight end. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started.
Running play. And
Didn't get much. Picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4-2. And the Tar Heels send out the punt unit.
Going to come out.
This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. He gets a block.
Have him in the run, and Bud
That's a
gets
perfect
stopped.
example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. He leaves it with the back.
Going to get some local
Creating some
tackles
space,
to
getting
get
just
5
enough
yards
good
on
blocking.
the
They got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
You got a motion in the backfield.
Quick
Turns
touch
off
pass to the receiver.
Turns it upfield. Turns it upfield. He gets the yard. Didn't get across the 50 into the 38.
First down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32.
I know that wasn't a big, huge play, and everybody's not excited. The fans aren't going crazy. But those are the plays that in the fourth quarter matter a lot. Again, making you tackle
not being able to come down with the ball
throughout. So you
get tired of out there.
In the fourth quarter.
See if they can
Would
get
have been a
this first down
makeable
here.
49-yard field goal attempt, but they'd rather try to keep the ball and move it on 4th and short.
And Paul really come down with the ball. Give him the first down. Holding on to that ball for dear life.
The Seminoles are flying down the field.
You're going to throw it to Coach Billy. I'll go back here. Getting us another first down.
Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
Stop me when you've heard this before. First down. First down. First down. Just continuing to put first downs together. So far, this defense just can't find any answers.
He's moving out of the pocket. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Moves around to clear up the vision.
Find his running back. Oh, in touchdown. Coach Billy.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Go pro, that he has.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Gonna run it. It's Hampton.
Watching Hampton, and Hampton not going anywhere.
Start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
4 yards.
It's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use
against I just seen
defense.
ACC Taylor. Florida State, number 1 ACC. Stanford, number 2. Boston College, number 3.
Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break.
No taking him down, trickling down.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
And he's able to maneuver and get into his booth.
That's got to feel good if you're the offense, because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
And the old Texas getting the tackle for loss.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw.
He finds running back underneath.
And he is running
out for a loss of
backwards there and just avoided the contact. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down.
North Carolina needs to
Trying
do
to get
something.
to it.
And Matt Johnson getting shot to the backfield. And a loss of 11. And it was Patrick Payton again getting his second sack of the day. They come back to receive the punt. And he's just going to fair catch.
He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35.
Or if they send him also coming on the field. He's so in the backfield again.
From the gun, running back gets to
give. Getting a gain of
yeah, the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Dropping back, it's Uiagalelei.
So Philly looking for Douglas, but could not get the ball.
It was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They're bringing heat.
Throw the ball away. Oh my goodness, I hit a button and it didn't go.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
And defense getting a stop and a turnover on down.
That's a different world. Like you live in the analytics world.
Riley looking over Hampton here. Riley
gonna
tackle him for a loss of 1
in that situation.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and game time.
Caught in the back.
And Graham Jr. following a running back all day.
Backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Tackle.
Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by mid.
And another stop on the day.
Down he goes at the 38.
Tim Riley, the other linebacker that is in the race for best linebacker.
From 55 yards away.
55-yard field goal on the way, and it is good. North Carolina finally getting some points on the board. Now down 11. North Carolina out there to get the ball off. Holmes getting phased out.
Let's see what the defense can do.
And Holmes blockers will not block that play.
But not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive.
I mean, Brown getting some yards. Brown maneuvering. Brown down the sideline.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance.
Into the opponent's 23.
It's Uiagalelei.
DJ finding some running room and going to get out. Getting to the 5.
When you have scrambling quarterbacks, you got to have a spot. You got to have somebody in the middle of the field. Everybody's playing coverage, but that guy's job is to focus on the quarterback and make sure he doesn't scramble.
Finding Benson on a speedo. 3 touchdowns on the day for DJ Uiagalelei.
Trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
And Florida State just going to.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup.
And Marvin Jones Jr. in the backfield for a 4th stop today.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long.
Ooh, I hit trying there. I hit trying there, baby. Come on,
make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
No, come on now. We're going to call a timeout here. Steve's got enough time, you know what I'm saying? Steve's got enough time here.
The Tar Heels line up to punt it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high
very
punt.
short punt.
No return coming. He'll call for the
fair
catch.
catching at the
On 1st down, here comes this offense. He's looking to throw it. Now adjusting.
Finding Brown. And Brown finding room. Getting to the end zone for the touchdown. Brown with his first touchdown of the day. Already over 100 yards. Putting Florida State up 28-3.
Everywhere, and he is cutting apart this defense.
We're going to have Noel Nation doing the chop, getting excited, getting jacked up about this guy because this is the kind of day that starts to bring even more momentum to this spot. Now you got a quarterback that you can really trust.
North Carolina has him back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half.
Hampton thought he could go somewhere, but no.
A little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here. Cut into this
Riley
deficit.
also going to come over a little bit here.
Because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that
going to throw that ball away.
Regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Motion from the offense.
In
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. How about this confidence in the running game? And he picks up 9, just short of the marker.
4th and 1. 41 seconds left. If we Florida State looks to try and put more points on the board. A short punt again.
Not going to risk a return here.
And this is not looking too good for North Carolina.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Uiagalelei. Getting some heat. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Well, guess who? They're taking a shot to the guy that's just been torching this defense in the entire first half. He's already got over 100 yards, so why not try to add to it and force this defense to prove that they can cover him? They did do a nice job right there. That's not the last time this guy's going to see the ball thrown his way.
Has no choice but to throw it away, and they'll bring up 4th down. And the Noles will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out.
And he's put him down on the ground, and it looks like they're going to come out. It looks like North Carolina will come out and just throw a Hail Mary.
They'll throw it on 1st down. He puts a lot of air under down the sideline. The pass ball's incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors.
Florida State getting the ball back, up 28-3.
The Tar Heels will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half.
And kick it off, and Florida State Holmes is just going to fair catch the ball.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They'll open this 3rd quarter with a run. Finds Zach Reese, and he's got 4 after the 29. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Right back to the well.
Gets the ball again and getting 5 yards.
Picks up 5 out to the 34.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets
DJ gonna find his tight end
involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw.
Yep, find him down the middle.
And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
I just realized that.
The 1st down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. Pressure coming.
And Brown trying to get the ball, but
incomplete. That was a physical matchup there.
3rd and 20.
I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker
I
might
can
be
literally
in the
hit
next
even
counter.
my outsider out right now.
Going deep.
Why?
And it falls incomplete.
He beat him
but it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. 1 for 2 on 4th down attempts so far, and we will get a 3rd attempt here.
Bonnie Brown and getting to the end zone.
Touchdown, Seminoles.
What a touchdown.
And the punishment has been extended.
That's number 2 on the day. Having a
Don't
day.
even
I mean,
how
he's going
he
to
got
catch
the ball through, but
he's going to make plays after he catches.
Brown getting his 2nd touchdown
and you
on
find
the
them,
day.
and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
On the run from inside his own 5.
And it looked like he had some room, but got shoulder shrugged and then brought down on the run.
North Carolina offense returns to the field.
That was 2nd.
They move the tight end all over.
Coming down, Brown coming down as well.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught over the middle, it's Jones. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. That last play is what you call a drive starter. They're out to the 47. It's 1st down. They'll go to the ground. Shakes off the defender. And how about the efficiency on that one?
Both
It'll bring up 2nd
linebackers.
and 4.
Living.
Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line.
Both linebackers splitting the run here.
The give to the back.
And Hampton finds room up the middle.
45, he's loose.
Getting it to the
He showed
30.
it all there, a little explosiveness, a little power,
And Jim, I
and he's
believe
got
it's the
the
first
first down.
time we've seen North
Here's this
Carolina
offense with a
on
fresh set of downs.
the 30 today.
They try to pop a run on the
Hampton
draw.
finding some running
Finds a
room.
crease at the 20. He's
Getting it
now
to the
up to
13.
77 yards on the ground
Hampton
as he
had
gets
77
closer
yards on
and
the
closer
day.
to that
I thought we were
magical
supposed to contain these people, but we're
1,000-yard mark
not.
for the season.
We're supposed to be able to contain them.
To the ground with the back.
And Murphy
And
getting
he's
off
trying to
of
bash
the
it forward. He got
getting
a couple
off
hits
of the
down
block
at the 11.
and getting
Going to work in the red
into
zone.
that
They can't
damn
pick up the
pace.
first down without getting it into the end zone.
No second. We're watching Hampton. You know they're going to try
They'll
and
run
run the
it
ball
from the
here.
gun.
You know they're going to try and run the ball here. Come on now.
7 after picking up 3. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can pick up the first without scoring. Johnson wants to throw it.
Whoa. What is my DB doing? What is my DB doing, bro? Come on. North Carolina getting their first touchdown on the day.
And the extra point cuts into the lead just a touch. 35.
The score is now 35-10 with a minute 8 seconds left in the game. Holmes is going to fair catch the ball.
Here. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Hand off from the gun.
So Philly getting the ball, getting the first down, setting the block as well.
Running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again.
Getting the ball again and getting a gain of 5
on
the
work his
run.
way up to the 42.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard.
Looking deep. And
Okay,
that one's
they
incomplete as they
ball.
tried to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the 3rd quarter.
And
4th
going
quarter is
into
coming up.
quarter,
That's
the
the end
game
of the quarter,
is
and Florida State has the lead.
35-10.
And as we switch ends of the
Florida
field,
State
let's take a
winning,
quick look
looking
at
to
the
get
national rankings.
their 8th win this week. And Murlock, the tight end, getting open and getting the first down. Putting the Seminoles on the opponent's 46.
The Noles are on the move. They'll throw it on 1st down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion.
You gotta be kidding me right here.
They keep attacking through the air. Trying to beat
Ronnie
the
Benson and Benson haven't been targeted much these days.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point in the game,
down the
with a lead
field,
like
so
they
Philly gets
have,
the ball,
is
getting
surprising.
a gain of 5 on the play.
Great offenses always stay
They are
ahead of the
cheating
chains. That
clock
run right
as
there.
they
Now
come
you're
out
in a
here.
good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now it's the whole playbook.
So Philly getting the ball again, getting a gain of 3 on the run.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Feeling some heat.
DJ finding Brown again for his 3rd touchdown on the day. And Brown having the freshman having a game today, getting 200 yards already.
And this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense obviously just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great
And Brown
day.
looks like he's making a case for #1 wide receiver and a freshman All-American.
The Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Pocket starts to collapse.
And Graham Jr. going to sack him again.
Wreak some havoc and get the sack. So just how aggressive can they afford to be as they snap it on 2nd and long from the 13? Johnson looking to throw.
Almost throwing the interception there.
Incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long.
And
that's
again for the 6th time today.
Their defense is simply not resting on their laurels, and they're playing until there's zeros on the clock. They've got a massive lead.
And it looks like Florida State is going to get their 9th win today and still be undefeated. Benson gonna run the ball back, putting them at the 44.
A first down for the offense.
And you think Coach Philly's just gonna come out here and run this clock out?
Is on their side. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. They'll line up for a second down play. Handoff to the single back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try.
Deep shot for
finding Benson in the end zone, and DJ throwing his 7th touchdown on the day today.
The blowout continues. And the extra point will tack another.
The score is now 49-10.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
That makes the score Florida State 49.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just trying to find something to build on here at the end.
And another touch on the day for Florida State.
The 17. They come to the line hoping to get some of that yardage back from the 17. That's caught. It's Jones. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And that's going to be the game.
This is what you're looking for when you have
9-0 on the season. DJ Ugalali, 57% completion, 7 touchdowns.
Just dominant. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's almost
Cole
like how
Philly
many
came out here today, ran for
and I like that you keep your
64
foot on the
yards,
gas and just
averaging
continue to pile
4.9
it on.
yards per
It's their
carry.
job to stop you. Let them do
The
their job.
freshman Brown leading the wide receiver today, getting 201 yards and 3 touchdowns on the day. Cole Philly getting 32 yards and a touchdown out of the backfield. Benson getting 59 yards and 2 touchdowns on the day. Douglas getting a 25-yard touchdown as well. Murlock and Thomas each getting 13 and 12 yards.
Of EA Sports College Football.
Defense is all over the place today. Graham Jr., Riley, and Peyton each made sure they got 3 tackles for losses today. Knowles the second and Marvin Jones Jr. each getting 2 tackles for losses, and Lundy getting a tackle for loss as well. Marvin Jones Jr. and Peyton each getting 2 sacks in the day as well. Graham Jr. getting 1.5 sacks, Riley getting 1 sack, and Lundy getting half a sack. We had 1 interception now from Marion Cooper, the senior, in the first drive of the game. Now look towards next. Well, the Florida State Seminoles look towards next week as they play Auburn. SEC matchup here. Tune in next week.